Hello everybody, welcome to Joshua Gathering. We are drafting some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today. So, we've got Splinter, Ninjas, that's a great pickup early doors. Lord Dreg is pretty good, old Greg. Old Greg.
Come on, Craig.
And General Trag is it's okay. It's big body for high cost, but kills something maybe. Yeah, I think we'll go ninjas here. I think this is enough of a reason to build around, but we'll see how we go. Oh damn, that's a bomb. Okay. Well, we know what we did with neutrinos last time, but I mean this is just straight up bomb. What we've got ninja wise, we've got sneak something there. Got a ninja here, kind of the go wide ninja. Leonardo Big Brother, good removal. Oroku is pretty good. I think I'm actually gonna take Raph and Mikey here, just so we can kind of not commit so early to something. Ray Fillet, Ray Fillet, Ray Fillet, Ray Fillet, Ray Fillet, Man Ray. Makes sense. This is good. This is great. Sneak, destroy a creature. Argument for taking out April here. Gets two scry triggers maybe, and decently easy to get in. On combat, but I feel confident we'll find another one of these. Shredder's technique is good. What else have we got? Yeah, nothing standing out to me. I mean that feels like it's a mutagen pick, but good, but not really what we're going for. Shredder's armor is nice, but again, better in a disappear deck. I think we'll probably lock down that for the moment. What else we got? Omni cheese pizza is nice. This is good. That could be good actually, but I just with sneak you don't want to put counters on things and then pull them off the battlefield because then they lose the counters really. I think we'll go Oriko here. Yeah, just decent kind of filler. Kitsuno's technique is semi-decent in limited, to say the least. This is nice and it's in our colours, so red. Raphael nice attitude, yeah. That's the thing. Attack. Whenever I attack, reveal cards and something like me into a reveal creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest of the bottom. So kind of sneak something from your. Okay, I think we'll probably get take April here, just as a kind of. Oh, hang on. Okay, we've got party dude, so potential there. Just for the last level 3 is good. Although we do have the land there. Flag the land for the moment. I do like Action News Crew. I think it's just nice to have. Although it's a bit of a dud draw late game. Yeah, I think we'll just take land here. I think it's clear that nothing's really coming to us in these colours that grabs the attention. And I say they all seem to be fairly balanced. Sneak definitely seems to be a good black-white sneak deck is very, very hard to interact with and get around. So I think we'll probably stick with that. This is good. I like that. Good if you just have it out in the field and then you top deck the right thing at the right time. Decent because menace and SWAT cycling, but I don't know. I feel like you take Bebop pair actually because I think the skateboard doesn't really work with sneak that much. Aha! Search your library for or outside the game for exactly 4 legendary creatures cards you own with different names. Okay. Well, there's a lot of legendaries. We're in those colours, but it's 4 mana. I don't know. What we're searching this Oriko, Bebop, April. I mean, and then they pick 2. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take Eastwind Avatar. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, I was recently watching a LSV draft, and I severely underestimated Foot Mystic. It did some work, but it was getting buffed by massive counters constantly. So I'm actually going to take Action News Crew. 2 drips are good to have. Make your move is good. Make your move. Pain 101 in a sneak deck is pretty good because it makes a attack to try and activate sneak much easier to pull off, because you're not so worried about losing that creature if they do decide to block. It will in fact take something out and then come back again. But I feel like Make Your Move is just, yeah, it's more widely usable. And I feel like Urako is nice to have another one of, but yeah, I think I'll take 2 of them, but we won't take any more than that. Well, yeah, I'll take Shredder's Armor. Might be some sneak. Ooh, Kitsune's Wield, nice. Okay, Zog is probably gonna get sideboarded. Krang, okay, that's nice to have. But oh, Koya is very, very good pick, and Leonardo, leader in blue, is also a great pick. Are we going wide? Because that's obviously much more effective when it does go wide. This is removal, flying body, temporary removal at the very least. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Koya here, which is a nice pick up. Another Make You Move, it's always good. Squirrel Nose, again, usually a pretty filler card, but again, in a sneak deck is good to have, because it makes them not want to block it, and you can get an attack through. Everything Pizza, I'm not doing that. I think it's going to be Squirrel Noise here. There's an argument for another Make You Move, but I feel like, again, that sort of thing is going to wheel, and people like picking these. It's just a good annoying body to have on the battlefield. Another Splinter, perfect. That is fantastic for us. Again, an argument here for Uneasy Alliance, but I feel like there's just too much synergy here to ignore, and we will find another Uneasy Alliance. I'm sure of it. So we're picking the Splinter, and another Splinter. Typical. Right. Anchovy and Banana Pizza is very nice. It's not instant speed, but it deals with anything, whereas this is, conditional. Do we take another Splinter? I just don't like having that many, but it's good to have a 2-drop with Menace to activate that, to get those sneak things out. Are we doing much sneaking now? Or we're not. We got that as sneak. That's a sneak. Other than that, I mean, Kitsune's, I guess. We could splash blue for Kitsune. Yeah, I feel like it's enough of a reason. Oh, damn. Okay, we are cooking now with... That's just an easy pick. I'm not even going to look at anything else. Uneasy Alliance. There we go. Okay, we're cooking now. We're off to the races. This is going to be fully green, black, white sneak. This is unbelievable in sneak deck. Because it attaches when an ninja enters, so you can sneak a ninja in and it will attach immediately. So during attacks, so I mean, there's an option here to take Garant for Life, but again, that's a common. This is uncommon, less chance of it reappearing. So I'm actually going to take the Quintessential Katana, an Underworld Breach. Wow. Okay. This is the problem with having so many legends in the set. Makes things very difficult. I think I'm going to take the flyer here, just for the evasion. And I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the Insectoid. Uneasy Alliance is nice. Nice wheel again. Yeah, I think we'll just pick that. Nice. That's not a pretty empty pack. Another Make You Move is nice pick up. There we go. Ooh, okay. Eastwind Avatar. Tunnel Rats is good. But I feel like the Eastwind Avatar, another one of them, is quite nice to have. Alliance with a sneak deck works quite nicely. And another Make You Move just in case. Don't think we'll run the third, but we'll see. So if we splash blue, there is a slim chance that we can Kitsune's technique more than likely on turn 3, but there's a slim possibility of happening on turn 2. I like the high flying ace more here. It's a fly already, and it gives something else flying. Sure. Oh, boom. Look at that. Okay. Return another, yeah. Great. That is exactly what we want in a deck like this. Turtle layer, I hope that wheels, because that could be very nice. It means that we don't have to rely necessarily on the blue cost in this activation, but at the same time, yeah, doesn't give us the blue to cast it, because it doesn't count as that, but yeah, I think Prehistoric Pet is just the pick here. Oh my god. Chef's kiss. Dimensional Exile is arguably the best removal in the set, and the only thing that can deal the big Krang, the 9/9 Krang. There's a surprising lack of things that can deal with a 9/9 indestructible flying haste trample in a set that has one. So yeah, just in case. I mean, there's no option. There's no other pick really. Jenica Bad Apple is nice because it's plain cycling, although this is arguably the better pick here. I think Stomp by the Foot is just better. I think just removal. When you're trying to get attacks through, the best option is always just kill the thing in the way. Remove it, get out of the way. Bebop and Rocksteady. It's just, yeah, it's just such a high cost, and I think we need some sneakers. So we'll sneak this thing in. Can get through a lot of damage out of nowhere. Foot Ninjas is good. A 4-mana 5/5 with gains 3 life. I feel like I prefer Leonardo here. Although I do remember that Foot Ninjas from last time. It did some work for them. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'd rather have Leonardo, just the low cost, and not taking another Oroco. This is great card advantage. That shouldn't be sniffed at. Either way round is good. I feel like we've got some flyers. We've got flyers already. The worst thing you can have is a flyer that gives other things flying that when they don't need it. So I think we'll actually take Shredder's Revenge here. Jenica's wielded another Squirrel Noids, which is good. We're getting very, very low to the ground, which is great news for us. We've got another Kitsune's. I could mill 3/4 of their deck, because obviously it mill 1 and 1/2 and then another half of what they have left. I think we'll actually take this. Yeah, we'll take another Squirrel-Noids here. Ooh, this is a great pick. Okay. Because of course there's lots of sneak in this set. Whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, so something like that is less than its mana value, deal 3 damage to that player. It obviously hits me, so I'm probably going to take Grounded for Life, although Turtle Layer was there. I just prefer having removal. Well, good. Foot Ninjas is back, so yeah, we'll just take the Foot Ninjas. Decent big body. Oh, there we go, another Turtle Layer. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely. Okay, cool. We are in the red, and we get another April just to finish off the thing. I'm not really taken by this, unless you can make these things big. 2/4 blockers, nice. Actually, do we take it? That's not no. I think we'll take the April because we just don't have that many to like 2 drops. Insectoids, Exterminator's good flyer. Another sneaky thing's quite nice, but this is a good removal pick. It can take out anything. So we have enough removal. I think we're going to take Donatello's and negate. And Mounts attack. Someone took a land before the Mouse attack, which I totally understand. Mouse attack is okay. Right. So, nice clean draft. That's what you get for. That's the difference between a draft and a sealed. and I will be back after I've built this deck. So this is what we've ended up with. It was a little bit of an awkward build because we don't have the great depth of bodies of creatures, unfortunately, just because of the amount of legendaries. But I'm sure that's the same for everybody. I haven't played a sneak deck that much, and I wanted to, so that's kind of my reason. So don't come after me in the chat. I just wanted to play sneak a bit more. I've been playing a lot of Boros and I've been playing a lot of green decks. So this is my chance. When I found Splinter immediately, I was like, we're building sneak. So obviously gotta bling the deck out. Right. Let's see how it does. 7 wins, baby. Here we come. This is looking fairly good. I like this. Keep. We'll just run that out immediately. See? Turn 1, turn 2. Immediately have a 3/3 that untaps when it attacks. So we are just going to do that. Boop. And attach. Yes. And it scries. Oh! What a scry off the top. And we got a land. I mean, surely we win. We just win now, don't we? Does he do anything? They sometimes do something. He's not doing anything. What the hell? Boop. And then I think we'll just go for a little bit of... Will it trigger anything? No, it doesn't trigger anything. Does this trigger anything? Do we want this out now? We'll just attack. And it untaps. There we go. I think we'll just play this now. Ready for Karai in case we... I mean, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. Do we want to... we'll probably put him on Splinter because this is more likely to be bounced back to my hand for sneak. Yep, no problemo. So if I play this, it's before 6, then they probably won't want to block that. One will die, the other won't. This will be a 3/3. Do I just uneasy alliance a high flying ace? I think I do. I think I do. And then we just play out that. There we go. A little bit maybe over committee, but put some damage in early. Yep, and then untap. Lovely. So good. And it double triggers. Oh my god, it double triggers. Unbelievable. I forgot about that. It gives the creature that ability. Getting 4 life every attack. And it dodges stuff like this. And that other white removal spell. It's just a thing of beauty. Right, so this will be a 3/5, which is fine. So this will be a 2/4. That has to be double blocked. And I can get back with Karai. So I think I actually want to untap. I want to equip it like this. So at least gives me something tricky to block. Yep. Good. Might remove this too, which will be a bummer. But if it gets killed, I can get it back with Karai. Interesting. Okay. So I think we'll just go straight to combat and swing. Can't block this. If he blocks this, that dies and I get my thing back. Ooh. Alright. Untap. Gain 2 more life. I'm up to 34, limited. And a land and a pasta. I like this deck, although he's still got a lot of stuff in hand. Yeah, we went against the Kitsune's technique at the end of the day. It's wishful thinking to have it off the top of the deck, and at the end of the day, it's a big lineup and a big play for what? Getting rid of half their library. I mean, they still got 20 cards left, and you might not hit the thing you want to hit. So it's kind of a bit of a play in my eyes. And then if you draw it late and you're dead on board and need a creature, ooh, I'll mill you for what, 10? Oh well, you're still not dead, so still gonna win. So they have to block here. This will kill that. I can't block the hench bots, which is a bit annoying. I can't kill the hench bots, which is a bit annoying, and that can come in. Actually, I've just remembered that can do that. So I think unfortunately I'm just gonna have to do this. Exile that. Get my ninja. Just gonna crew because obviously. Yep. I don't want to attach that. I'm just going to play a land, and so he just blocks here, double blocks there, and I only kill one of those things, and I lose mine, and I don't get my creature back. So I'm probably just going to pass at this point. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the turn. Again, I can get a bit of recursion going on with Karai, but that is a little bit of a problem. Where's all my removal, man? So I had one bit of removal out of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, there we go. Can't be a lot. Still gets the trigger. Double triggers, which is nice, but not a biggie. He's probably going to exile it though next turn, and that'll be more of an issue. Can't get that back with Karai. Yeah, so Uneasy Alliance and the other one, Destination, whatever, unknown. They're really the only ways to deal with that Krang dude. So how do we play this? He's just going to crew the Turtle Blimp. If I attack with Splinter, it has to be double blocked, but that's not really much of a problem because you just block with the hench bots and the Turtle Blimp, and then I lose my Splinter. So I think we just 8 mana. I think we just hold up the land and just pass the turn, unfortunately. Splinter's probably going to go bye-bye next turn. So what it does mean is that now we've got a bit more equity in hand. Karai, Future of the Foot. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Nice thing to sneak in and out. Get more of these boys. Okay. Oroku, Saki, Shredder Rising. Would have been useful a few turns ago. I mean, it's not really going to get in for damage, but I feel like just an extra body on the board at this point is good to have. So we'll make it it will make it a 5-3. I feel like I feel like I like the spread of toughness I've got. I don't like having a 1 toughness thing because sorry, not 1 toughness. Yeah, 1 toughness thing. I don't like having a 1 and 3 against something that I can kill that too. You know. So yeah, thought so. Okay, no problem. We're at 34. So it's going to be a long old clock. 11 turn clock. 12 turn clock. Sure. 11 turns to go. Ah. Ooh, okay. If we Uneasy Alliance the hench bots, we get our creature back, which means it's not going to get blocked by that, or that, which is much more useful to us. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to exile him immediately. And whilst his 1/1s are tapped out. Yeah, give it to April. Oh, that's nice. I can get rid of that. April is good. I'd have a backup, but I don't. I think we're just going to leave. We're going to cycle the other April. I think we're better off digging for something better than that. I've got the Dimensional Exile off the top. That's the Destination Unknown I was talking about. And again, I think we're just probably going to have to leave it there, unfortunately, because this is a big guy. We'll just wait for the April to get rid of Sun and Sickness and start swinging in. Now he's in a little tight spot because he can't tap these guys to pay for the cost because he'll need them to block April. Unless he just goes for it anyway. Why not, eh? Do I actually care about that? I probably care about this a bit more. Okay. So the only thing that can block is Oroco, is the mutant token. Swing of those. Yeah, that's good to me. Oh, he has Armageddon, of course. Goddamn. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a complete blowout. I mean, should have seen that coming. It's the most unbelievable bomb in this whole game, in this whole set. I mean, everyone's talking about Krang. Armageddon kills 3 things at flash speed and also puts a 9/6 on the board. To kill a 4th thing if you need. It's just unreal. It's big boy, but so is Krang, and this is 1 less. So yeah, I feel like. So what we got? Got another April. Don't have another Splinter, unfortunately. We do have another Oroku. Done with the uneasy alliances. We got enough removal to deal with that. Just see if we can find a point to get through with some damage. I can see the Splinter getting removed here, but it was this much quicker clock, obviously. Ah, okay, perfect. I think they'll just kill us now. Before he draws any sort of like, might run Pain 101 for some reason. Just get rid of it. Oh, this is a real bummer. So at least he's on a little bit of a shorter clock. It's just the wideness. You can just block everything and I'm kind of just done because he just then, exiles that. Then what? Okay. On a 3-turn clock. Turtle layer. That's nice. Can't be blocked. That's a lovely little pickup off the top. Gonna exile, isn't he? Just to stop me getting those triggers. Otherwise it's 4 life. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get Splinter back here. Interesting, he decided not to exile. And I think, yeah, we do attach it to April. Action News Crew is lovely here. We can just yeah, we'll keep the Oroku because it's just, we don't have much else going on in the deck, to be honest. I needed my foot ninjas. That was what annihilated me last time, is the foot ninjas with quintessential katana on it as well. It's kind of outrageous. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, sorry, it's only sorcery. Always forget that. I'm such a nerd. I have ADHD. And I forget all the things. I don't read the card. Show us what you got. Yeah, he's trying to force the clock a little bit, which is fine. Sneak. Sneaking something. Sneaking the insectoid. You can recast it this turn, that's right. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, one turn away. One land away even. That's why you should hit your land drops more often. This is change something somewhat. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give her unblockable. And I think she can't be blocked. Yeah, that's it. That took me way too long to figure out. My God, Josh, think. Prehistoric pet. Prehistoric pet, lovely. Ooh, with Oroco as well as Splinter. I've gone all Sean Connery. Don't do that. He's been cancelled. Unfortunately, the annoying bit is we've got the tapped land to start, which is extremely irritating because otherwise, this is exactly what I want. But unfortunately, I am just going to keep it because I'm an idiot, I guess. Yeah. Alright. He's got greater power. I've just been watching Gladiators. I play Prehistoric Pet because he might have a one power thing. And new blocks. Double white. Okay, we're in. Lovely stuff. One top, one bottom. Another bit remover. Where were you last game? Bloody hell. Sneak. Yoink. Draw a land. Yes. Wrong kind of land. But it's all good. It's all good. Return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. I guess more triggers on there. Bad back. He's doing something now. Oh. Stop doing it. Shao thing. Make your move. See, this is... I don't know how I feel about this. This whole, like, legends in the same set that are the same character. I get what they're trying to put... there you go. I get what they're trying to portray. Like the evolution and their different roles. But it just gets too confusing, and the names get a bit silly. I mean, weirdness to 11, Michelangelo weirdness to 11. Come on, right? I think they'll probably want to trade, which in that case, I want to keep up, make you move. So I'm probably going to. I'll attack with both. If they don't block, great. I draw a card. They block. I'm going to sneak in Splinter because better paying for one than not. And then I'm just going to hold up, make move because Leonardo might get bigger, especially now that we know what they're playing, which is Alliance. See, that's Leo across 3 cards now. Jesus. Okay. Shredder's technique is nice to have. And we can sneak it in as well. So we don't want them having 2 attacks. So I think we just do that. I think we actually play the prehistoric pet and keep up, make your move. And oh, damn, it's just yeah. We might have to trade this time. 9's a bit too low to be faffing around. So if I do this, at least you have to pay for the first strike, and that might slow him down a bit. Yeah. Whenever I draw these, they never actually play something that it can hit. Maybe I should stop playing them. Oh God, it's just such an awkward number, 3. 3 is an awkward number. Let's think about this. At the moment, still alive next turn. If he plays a big 4 dude, dead. If he plays a vehicle, dead. If he plays anything that makes this a 4, dead. I think we do that. I don't think we're going to hit 2 need. I don't think we're going to have 2 make you move targets in one turn, are we? So I'd rather just have the blocker for Leonardo, and then he'll probably be forced to make this guy bigger, which in that case I'll do a make you move. This is nice. Unless of course he makes it a 3, which is annoying. Sorry, Andrea. Assuming she. Right. This tells me he's going to pump it, so I want her to do that. Block. Make it big. Oh. No. She was baiting. Little cheeky little bait, Andrea. Was it? Okay. Well, I'll play this as a blocker, which now is more of a problem for their Leonardo, because it will kill it, and I can still block this. We're on the defensive. We do have the blue if the other splinter turns up, which is lovely. Hopefully not like that. There it is. Full cost for Grounded for Life. Full costed Grounded for Life. Just going to have to, unfortunately. Oi, 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 oi. Ah, haha, you foolish fool. You fool. Now you've got just a 2-1 with that can do first strike. Ooh, lovely little draw there. I'm just going to do that immediately so they can't do any shenanigans next turn. Ta-da! And if they try and play something big, I'm not hitting that would make you move. Don't even think about it. I couldn't really care less. Aha! Okay, that's big but not big enough, which is kind of annoying. But the beatdown plan. It begins. I play fast. Okay. Got another creature to play. Okay. Oh. They're just fully playing around make your move, aren't they? God. Okay. Really don't like the make the moves, do they? Right. We'll just hit in for 2. I can hit that at least. Oh, wait. Read the card, Josh. I'm such a donut. Honestly. Right. That's going bye-bye. And then... do I double block that? So if I block there, I kill this, but I can keep blocking that for days, but I can only block that once. And then I'm kind of at a loss. We've got a 1-1 next turn. I'd rather go down to 3. Ah. Yep. This late. Not thinking straight. I'm being a wally. Josh is a big old wally. Okay, at least we got something to hit with, and the scry is nice to have. Squirrel noise is a lovely little draw. Makes the attacks a little more tricky, but still going to struggle to get rid of rock soldiers. Probably going to chump that one. Block Jenico with the East Wind Avatar, and then have to let a robot through. But they are down at 9. Depends what they have in hand, really. We're out of cards, so we're hellbent. Okay. Not attacking the robots. Ah, there we go. Yep. Okay, so chumping this. We're going to block that, and we're going to block that. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Play Squirrel Noise pre-combat to get the buff. Swinging for 3, sure. It's to be expected. And now we cross our fingers. Squirrel Noise is going to take out that, and I think I'll just carry on to chump block the Jenica. What else have you got? Come on then. Fine. At least they only get the 1 extra creature. Oi, oi, oi. These draws are not helping me out here. I think we just get in for another 2 in the air and pass the turn back. We have gone through a fair chunk of our deck, and we are looking low, to say the least. Unfortunately, just have to chomp that. Now we are in trouble. Yeah, that's it. GG. shame. Just flooded out. And I'm talking about, ugh. I'm talking about game design. This always happens. Game design rules. I mean, it's playable. I'm probably going to get rid of the make you move. Yeah. There's a lot of game design rules that Wizards stick to, which gives the game its characteristics. But I feel like if you're starting to print a lot of playing yet another ninja deck, if you're starting to print a lot of legendaries that are at the common and uncommon level, you know, not every named character is a legend. I feel it loses the legend. It kind of devalues the legend status of things, and yeah, not everything has to be a legend, if that might make sense. I feel like it would be weird, don't get me wrong, to have two of the same named character out on the field. That's rude. But at the same time, it makes the sets kind of awkward when you're only kind of out there battling with one or two creatures, because you can't play the third because it's the same name as another creature you've got. You know, that's never been the case before with other things. So I'm going to put out Splinter Hamato Yoshi here. Hamato Yoshi. Aha, there we go. Yep. You just did that for very little reason there. Okay. I could have probably just played that like hardcast it, couldn't I? I get too distracted. I get too drawn in by the like activated abilities of things. I need to just like go. You don't always have to pay the sneak cost if you don't want to. You can just sure. I'd much rather he waste his removal on my little guys than Eastwood Avatar over here. Aha, okay. That's nice. But I feel like we just want to curve out. Play the Eastwind. It's a decent swinger. You can block April as well, because it's obviously a 2/4 on their turn, as long as they haven't played a creature. To be expected. I literally just said I'd rather they waste their removal on my little guys than my Eastwind Avatar. And what do? Send out the Eastwind Avatar to get removed, effectively. But it's okay. I think we've... I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah, or okay. Looks like they're playing exactly the same deck I am. I know this deck. I think because of that, I mean, that doesn't really care about being uneasy allianced, does it? So it's just a trigger whore. Basically the same. I mean, any more? Any more removal in there? Drew it all at the start, did you? Cool. play this, I can't block that anyway, and it'll just die from that. So I'm just gonna. It's being out removaled here on the big black. Ooh, does this break? Do you think this breaks? Sometimes you have to really click a lot of things for a long time before something happens, a bit like that. Why haven't I got any of this? I made a pretty mid ninja deck here, I've started to realise. It just doesn't really have a punch to it. Oh my god. Ah, oh, for God's sake. Okay, fine. Play my last bloody creature out. Like, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things they removed already. Are you removing this too? You better bloody not. Oh my. What the hell? How are you drawing all that removal off the top? Is your deck only removal? Jesus, man. Wow. How much removal was that? That's 6 removal spells in as many turns. Oh god, okay, let's see if we can actually do something about this, because again, we're on the brink, so it just feels a little bit limp. I don't know if Leonardo is actually what we want, because by the time we get to the point we've got lots of creatures out, this doesn't really do much. It's fine. It's like a 1/3 at 3 mana, which is a lot for 1/3, and you have to return something to your hand to play it, and even then it's kind of like, yeah. I think the make your moves are. It's just such a hard call, because I like having 2 of them. There are a few enchantment artifacts in the set. I could have removed the enchantment. Bloody hell, Josh. Just so not in it tonight. Come back for the ages. Here we go. You watch this and remove some enchantments. If he's playing in ninjas again, this is the problem with drafting on Arena, is that you're not playing in the same pod. So yeah, you can sure you can like the draft table makes sense when you're drafting it. Oh my god, really? Oh my. But otherwise, once you get into the games, it's like a bit. I've played against 3 other ninja decks. That shouldn't happen if you're playing a proper draft, really. Dream Beavers is such a good uncommon. So good. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? I think we just play the high flying ace. Don't need to attack. I feel a sneak coming on with the Dream Beavers. I kind of want to wait to be able to exile Rat King, maybe. Okay, interesting. Well, in that case, I'll just play the April O'Neil. Let's get a scry. I'll have the remove on top, but then the land next turn is quite nice. Let's not miss a land drop. We'll keep the removal coming, but we won't miss the land drop. And just play the prehistoric pets. Doing it all pre-combat. Don't know why. Don't ask me. Because I'm a Wally. Yeah. Now, for 4 mana a turn, we can scry 2 every turn. If they have foot ninja, the foot elite here, that's fine. I'll just make. I can't. Josh, I'm just gonna block. I'm just gonna jump the April O'Neil. Hamato, training thing. What's going on? Yeah, that's nice. Probably just gonna get rid of the rat token. I'll get rid of the rat token. And that means I can swing in with prehistoric pet at least. I'll make you move active. That's a bit of a blowout. Didn't see that coming. Forgot that card even existed, not gonna lie. My brain is not with it tonight. Anchovy and banana pizza. Yep. Everyone got the removal except me, apart from it is in my deck. Just it doesn't want to turn up. Y'all. What now? Another one of these? You can't cast it, surely. Or sneak, yeah, I know what this is. Yeah. Cool. Haha! I have my own. It's outrageously good for a 1-drop in limited. Where have you been? Oh man. Yeah, fine. I'll take 5. East Wind Avatar. Why are you not going to... Why is no one going to 4? Will he block with the Dream Beavers? It's a question I want answered. He will not. I'm going to play a Roku. I'm going to play Shredder's Technique. Actually. There we go. And then I'm probably going to play... Yeah, screw it. My own East Wind Avatar. If he gets to 4-4, it'll be at the end of his turn anyway, so... I needed my juice before I started. Pizza, pizza. How do you make that noise? Block and do I block that actually? I'll block that. Just worried about another one of those fucking Sakai things. Okay. Just doing so much more. This is in range now though, so that is going bye-bye this turn. I'm doing it this turn so I don't trigger any disappear they might have come in. Just gonna swing in the air. No, no, no. What am I doing? Oh, God. Yeah, fine. I think I'll just then... So, game 3, we're on the back foot in a row. Third game in a row, we're on the back foot. I was worried about this. It was just... the sneak payoffs just weren't that good. Yeah, and then this happens. Oroco is fine, but at this point, it's a bit of a liability. I'm just amazed about the amount of removal we've got, and haven't got anything. So, Jesus. I could go down to 4, draw a card. I can block something next time. I'll take 2. So that'll take me down to, yeah. I'm just kind of I have to draw in something. I have to really. Okay, that's not bad. That's a nice draw. Do I care about that? No. Oh God. I feel like we're just dead. Yeah. This it doesn't really have the comeback ability my other deck has. 1 in the air, 1 on the ground. Can't even attack with her because her. Shredder Rising, don't know. Because it will mean I'm gonna do this. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Well, that was a bit of a anticlimax. Won the first game, worked really well. Next 3 games, mainly down to my lack of brain capacity, it seems. Not so good. So yeah, great. But there you go. You win some, you lose some. 500 smackaroonies for my efforts. Give me those 100 gems and a pack. Lovely. Let's see what we got. We did get a pack as well for daily rewards, or whatever it is. Southwind Avatar. This is the card I'm very interested in Unlimited Constructed. I want to put it into my Doran deck. And a Mythic Wildcard. Good. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. maybe not the result we wanted, but we had a pretty good run last time in sealed, and I feel like my brain just wasn't there tonight. It happens. I missed a lot of opportunities, and maybe drafted a bit too early, locked in the choice a bit too soon with the old Splinter there. When Splinter was out and doing things, it was great, and we kind of won that first game because I had 34 life at one point. However, I got to 34 life, and then by the end of the game I was on nearly nothing, and the next 3 games carried that trend along. So in all honesty, maybe not the toughest deck I have made out there. So it is what it is. Join me next time. We'll be doing some more drafting. Hope it goes a little bit better than that. See you later. Cheers.